welcome back to my channel. My name is Rebekah. Hopefully you can hear me over my coffee pot. Just give it a second. Okay, so today is Sunday. I didn't film anything this weekend. It was my little guy's birthday. As you can see, we're taking down decor. I have a few things that I'm going to recycle. If you're new to my channel, I have a 5 and 3-year-old. I like to do like a birthday bin or birthday bucket. So I like to keep things on hand. I have a whole video. I just reorganized our like closet area where I keep all of my stuff, like extra birthday party decor. So I'm going to try to salvage as much as I can. Like the birthday sign, and then this. I got this at Dollar Tree a few years ago. Some of the candles are coming off, but it's really cute. It makes them feel special, so I usually leave that for like at least 3 or 4 days. So we are gonna save this, the happy birthday sign, and then Dollar Tree has these really cute like it's almost like a makeshift photo booth, and they have like a theme. I ripped it, but I can tape it back together. A construction theme. I found the space theme. I found a train theme, a car theme, dinosaurs. I have all of them, and I just use these as like hanging decoration. I don't just hang them with streamers because are they called streamers? Yeah, the streamers, they're super cheap, and honestly like they're paperweight, so it's very thin. So I'm gonna save these if we do like a theme at school or a space day, anything like that, or sometimes we just like to decorate. I want to do laundry and bedding, so I need to get that started in the washer. My kids are watching Bluey. I want to dust the windows and the ceiling fans. They're kind of getting dusty, I can tell, so that needs to be done. I don't know if I'm going to get to all 3. I'm kind of like, it's shot in the dark. I want to deep clean the laundry room, just like wipe down the appliances and mop the floor. The floor's pretty gross in there. Clean out the fridge. I did a deep dive in the fridge, I want to say last month. I don't have time to do it today, but I just at least want to wipe it out. Fridge is pretty empty. This is the week that we're going to end up going to Costco tomorrow. We have a lot going on today. My husband is working on the deck, so if you hear any noise, he's outside cutting up a lot of the joists for the deck. And then finally he's going to be able to put the composite decking on top, so I'm really excited to see that. You guys, I cannot wait for this before and after video, like night and day for the backyard. Clean out the fridge, declutter some of my clothes. I don't know if I'm gonna get to that, but I hope so. And then obviously you need to do the bathrooms. So I did the floors last night. Welcome to my house, I like to chat. I did the floors last night, mopped and swept in here like really well. I just did the hall tree. You guys saw that like a few days ago. I'm not gonna bother with it. We're in and out of the mud today. We're gonna be planting trees. We have 2 new trees. If I can fit that in this video, I will. If not, you'll probably see it on like Thursday. We just have a lot to do. I have a lot of like little things I want to get done. I don't want to spend all day cleaning, so I'm going to try to get this in like 2 hours. If you have anything you need to get done with me, put this on the background on your phone, on your TV, and just go to town with me, because I feel like we're going to be cleaning a lot. And when I have a lot of like little things that I mentally write down on my brain dump, then I'm just like ready to go. So I'm gonna drink my coffee. I'm eating a cupcake for breakfast because why not? Oh, my glasses on, so I'm like disoriented. So cheers, let's get started.
On a run from my given disaster, speed away from the holy mind, pride. That's where I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat, like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, I keep on trying to
get that started. One tip I would say is like if you're cleaning, sometimes I forget and I'll just like boomerang back and forth to like 100 different places when I'm like in the kitchen, do what needs to get done in the kitchen and move on like room by room. It's cleaner, and like while it's fresh in your brain, you'll get more done.
Still it feels like I pretend, keep on driving and driving along the road tonight. Lost my head over my back between the jars and bottle jack, just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving.
So our fridge was completely empty. I didn't have too much to clean out in here, as you can see, but I do like to take this opportunity right before we go to the grocery store. Anytime that our fridge is pretty barren like this, I like to definitely wipe out as much as I can. Definitely the bottom drawer, there's always a ton of fruit and vegetable, like little crumbs, and so it just takes maybe 2 or 3 minutes to wipe out the fridge. Nothing too serious, but it definitely helps when I go to deep clean the fridge, so hopefully nothing is super sticky and just like stuck to the bottom of the fridge. So I'm going to do that and then just kind of take note of what we need for our grocery trips. I'll get into a grocery haul later, and then now I'm going to work on my son's bathroom.
Keep on driving till it bends, still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road tonight. Lost my head over my back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving.
If you are new to my channel, my name is Rebekah. I'm a stay-at-home mom to now 5 and 3-year-old, and I have 2 little boys. I feel like nobody talks about when you have a little one turning 5. The age gap or age jump from like 4 to 5 is just crazy. How curious they are, how much they just grow in that year, and it was just like such a bittersweet birthday. It was one of those that nobody talks about. Your little ones are no longer in the toddler stage, so it was definitely just a very emotional weekend and one of those that I will cherish forever, just like every other birthday. So we went on a ton of family adventures. We went to an alpaca farm. My kids absolutely love them. I of course told my husband that I wanted to bring one home, and I found out that you actually needed to have 3 alpacas. You can't have just one, so we would definitely have to have more land for that. But they were so sweet, you guys. My boys had the best time. It was really sweet. We went to museums. We had a family party at Chuck E. Cheese. Does anybody remember Chuck E. Cheese? Yeah, it made me feel so old when we walked in, but it was really fun. So we're just gonna tidy up the house. We've been kind of partying the last few days and just having a lot of fun family time. I really enjoyed it, and my son had a blast, so that's what matters. I love how when we have just a lot of family time, I kind of just let the house go and the chores pile up, but it's nothing that a few hours can't fix. So if you're hanging in there with me, get anything you can done today. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to my channel. I would love if you say hello down below. I'm actually spraying Fabuloso in the sink down the drain just because I love how it smells in the shower when it's clean, and then I'll let it actually sit in the toilet as well.
My best friend didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. How it's gonna stay in the fight with you. Just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless. Singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep, and you
I've been recently using the Tilex shower cleaner. I think it's with bleach. I don't quote me on that. I don't remember. I used it in my last video. It's been about 2 weeks and I do like it. I don't feel like it gets rid of like the hard water stains, but I do think that it helps kind of cut down on any of the buildup. We have really hard water and it's so incredibly hard to keep up with the hard water stains. It's just like a never-ending battle. So if you have any tips, let me know. I like this product. I don't think it'll be a repurchase for me, but I'm definitely not dissatisfied with it. I think it definitely does its job. So super quick grocery hauls here. We do like to frequent multiple stores, especially when our fridge, you kind of saw, we kind of had eaten through everything and we knew we were doing a bunch of different events, so we just kind of waited until things slowed down. My husband picked up some of the kielbasa. He picked up the bacon. Surprisingly, you guys, bacon is so expensive right now. So he found a really big coupon on Ibotta. If you don't use Ibotta, you get so much money back. We are running low on beans. We eat beans with like absolutely everything in our house. I of course needed the pumpkin spice creamer. It's not the same, but it definitely tastes pretty good. There was also money back on Ibotta for this brand of pasta. So I've actually never seen this package. I asked my husband, I was like, what is this? It looks really expensive. And he's like, no, it's just a different type. I'll typically be the person that buys whatever's on sale. We picked up ground beef, milk. My husband wanted Red Bulls. And on Sunday mornings, we get some kind of pastry, whether that's donuts, cinnamon rolls, you name it. It's one of those morning breakfasts. There's a lot going on Sunday. And here is our Costco haul. We picked up salmon. Absolutely swear by these. They are great. These croissant sandwiches for my sons in the morning. And then we picked up the turkey breast. I love the sandwich meat from Costco. You get a huge pack and it's so cost effective. We picked up a ton of fruit. So plum cods, eggs, bananas, cucumbers, avocados. I love their Caesar salads. These Caesar salads usually last us an entire week or two. We actually split the salad in half. I swear these salads could feed like maybe 6 people. So between our family of 4, they last for quite a while. We picked up Monterey Jack and mild cheddar cheese. We eat tomatoes with like every meal in our house. A ton of apples. We picked up some grapes and strawberries, raspberries. We had like no fruit in the fridge. So oranges, the fruit typically will last me about 2 weeks between all of us and the kids. I put half of the bread in the freezer already. I freeze the bread immediately when we come home. It lasts us for quite some time. We actually picked up, I forget what these are, nectarines or peaches. I don't know. They were super ripe and they were really good. So we already had gotten into them. Some of the Rouse pasta sauce, lemonade, lemons. I love lemon water. These tiny little pumpkins, I couldn't say no. They were so cute. We ate half of the pizza while we were putting away the groceries, some paper plates, and then saltine crackers. So now I'm going to get into just wiping down the washer and dryer. This is our mud room, and my husband has been doing so much work outside, so it's just caked in dust and dirt, and you guys will see later. I just spray Fabuloso on the floor and just go to town kind of scrubbing it, because whatever I was doing with the spray mop or hand mopping was not working. You'll see how much grime gets up off of the floor. It was pretty bad. I don't think it matters what type of mop I try or whatever I use. I think it's just like ingrained in me from my mom, and it just kind of old school to hand mop. So I will always love hand mopping. Is it a little tedious? Absolutely. Does it take more time? Yes. This technically isn't the correct way to hand mop, but it worked for today. You can just see all of the dirt and grime that came up. I used paper towels because I expected it to be a little bit muddier. We have a lot of like red clay dirt and it just is so incredibly hard to get out of my microfiber rags. So I just used Fabuloso and then I decided to scrub it. You'll see some like hiding socks back there. I didn't know until I was editing this video. So I'm just kind of trying to loosen up the dirt and the grime, and then I'll come back with wet paper towels, and I do the wet paper towels twice just to go over it once and then look at all that's gross, and then I'll do it again with just super hot water to get as much off as I can. My little spray mop has actually given out, so I'm interested in, is it the Cedar Mop? You guys, the bucket is just so big. I don't have a place to store the bucket, and it would sit on the floor, collect dust when I'm not using it. I don't know, I'm undecided. Either that or the Bona spray mop. I love having a spray mop, especially for like those super quick spills. So I'm gonna go ahead and dust the fans. I like to do a dry dusting. It catches, I feel like, more dust than versus if you're just spraying a microfiber rag and then collecting dust. Speaking of dust, you'll see all the dust flying on this entertainment center. It was pretty bad. I don't think I've done this for a few weeks. So if you're dusting, sometimes a dry dusting before you go in with some any sort of cleaner, or like if you're using Pludge or Windex or whatever you use, try dry dusting first and then go back and clean later. It'll save you so much time. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope that this gave you just a little bit of gentle encouragement to tackle whatever you can around your home, one step at a time. I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already.